Coming up this afternoon, a fatal accident shuts down US 41. A 4-year-old is honored for saving her grandmother, and a teen dies in a Lehigh crash. Those stories plus your latest First Alert weather forecast with Chris Nally. It's all coming up on NBC2 News at 6. You can count on us. From the producing team that brought you MTV's Punk'd, Ashton Kutcher and Jason Goldberg, the CW's hit reality show Beauty and the Geek returns with an outrageously fun 4th season, where the new contestants are thrown a curveball that is as shocking as it is hilarious. The season premiere tonight at 8 on CW South Florida. Don't miss the season premiere of Crown tonight at 8/7 Central, only on the CW South Florida. It's an all-new episode of Smallville tonight at 8/7 Central, only on the CW South Florida. Friday Night SmackDown tonight at 8/7 Central on the CW South Florida. You're watching the CW South Florida. Coming up next on the CW South Florida. It's an all-new episode of Will and Grace tonight at 11 on Superstation WGN. It's an all-new episode of Will and Grace as Gary Grubbs guest stars tonight at 11 only on Superstation WGN. Scrubs is next on Superstation WGN. Don't touch that dial. Scrubs is next only on Superstation WGN. Another episode of Scrubs is next on Superstation WGN. Back-to-back Scrubs tonight at 10 on Superstation WGN. Everybody Loves Raymond weeknights at 7/6 Central on Superstation WGN. Everybody Loves Raymond tonight at 7/6 Central on Superstation WGN. Keep it right here. Another episode of Everybody Loves Raymond is next on Superstation WGN. JD resolves to have lunch with Dr. Cox, and an annoying former patient teaches JD about responsibility. It's an all-new Scrubs Friday at 11 on Superstation WGN. JD resolves to having lunch with Dr. Cox, and an annoying former patient teaches JD about responsibility. It's an all-new Scrubs tonight at 11 on Superstation WGN. JD resolves to having lunch with Dr. Cox, and an annoying former patient teaches JD about responsibility. It's an all-new episode of Scrubs next on Superstation WGN. Jay's all new tonight with NBC's Lester Holt from The Today Show. Then Blue Ribbon Baker Marjorie Johnson drops in to give Jay some cooking tips, and Raheem Devon performs. It's an all new Tonight Show tonight at 11:30 only on NBC. Who's going to win? America's Next Top Model tonight at 8/7 Central only on the CW5 KTLA. America's Next Top Model tonight at 8 only on the CW5 KTLA. You're watching the CW5 KTLA Los Angeles. Now back to Crown on the CW5 KTLA Los Angeles. Now back to Everybody Hates Chris on the CW5 KTLA Los Angeles. An all-new episode of Girlfriends is next on KTLA5, the CW Los Angeles. Former talk show host Jenny Jones gives $1 million away to individuals wanting to make a difference in their community. Tomorrow on the morning show, KTLA5, where LA lives. NBC tonight. It's an all-new episode of Deal or No Deal at 8/7 Central, followed by an all-new Law & Order Criminal Intent. It's must-see TV, and it all starts at 8/7 Central, NBC tonight.